loves me from the top of my head to the tips of my toes, from my earlobes to the end of my nose. God loves my back and my front and my wiggly fingers. God loves me. Should we do it again? God loves me from the top of my head to the tips of my toes, from my earlobes to the end of my nose. God loves my back and my front and my wiggly fingers. God loves me.
The Pharisees wanted to trick Jesus into saying something that would get him into trouble. So together with the Herodians, they sent their followers to Jesus to ask him a question. "Teacher," they said, "we know that you are honest and teach the way of God to everyone equally, fairly. Tell us, is it right to pay our taxes to the Roman Emperor?" It was a trick question because at that time the land had been conquered and ruled by the Romans, and the people hated paying taxes to this foreign power. If Jesus told them not to pay their taxes, he would be in trouble with the Romans. But if he told them to pay tax, he would be very unpopular with the people. Jesus was not fooled. He said, "Why are you trying to trick me? Show me one of the coins that is used to pay the tax." They gave him a coin called a denarius. He said to them, "Look, whose head do you see on the coin?" "The emperor's," they said. So Jesus replied, "Well then, give to the emperor what belongs to the emperor, and give to God what belongs to God." When they heard this, they were stunned into silence by his wise words, and they went away shaking their heads. Here we have a man and he's collecting his coins. Are they going to be given to God or to Caesar? Which path has he chosen? Can you see? Where's he going to end up? I think he's going to end up giving to God. Can you see the coins at the top? One has the head of Caesar on and one has a temple. The temple ones are to be given to God, and the denarius with the Caesar's head on are to be given as tax. Now we're going to put some pennies on the words at the bottom, some with the heads up and some with the tails up. And the heads up are representing the world, and they're going to go on the right, and the tails represent things of God. And then we're going to slide them around to see if we can move them without taking them off the paper and get them all to the opposite side. When we've done, see if you can do it at home. One day Jesus was teaching in the temple. Some Pharisees came by. They were cross with Jesus because they didn't agree with him. They didn't understand who he was and thought he was a troublemaker. No one listens to us anymore. They all listen to Jesus when he comes in. It's not fair. Let's ask Jesus a really tricky question. He won't be able to answer it, and everyone will think he is silly. Then they will listen to us again. Hello, Jesus. Hello. We know you are so clever and know everything about the law, so we thought you could help us with a muddle. What is it? In God's law, it says it's wrong to have someone's face on coins, but these coins have Caesar's face on. Every week we have to pay him tax. Is it wrong to have his face on the coin? Should we pay it? Especially since we have to give the money to the temple as well. Jesus knew that the Pharisees were trying to trick him. Look at the coins. Some of them have Caesar's face on and some don't. So pay your tax to Caesar with his coins and give to God from the other coins. I really thought we could trick him. Yeah, he is really clever. Let's get out of here in case he embarrasses us. In our story, the powerful people tried to trick Jesus with a question. We've got some names of some powerful people here. Can we fit them into our grid? We may need to look at which is the longest word to start with. Which word do you think has got the most letters? Can you see? Should we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which is our longest word? It's politician. So we're going to write politician in the longest space in our grid. Can you see where it is? It stretches the whole column. Shall we write it? I'm going to start here. Now we've got some help because we've got some letters. So which word are we going to put in here? Begins with a P. Shall we count how many letters it needs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is it going to be police or is it going to be parents? That's right. It's parents because parents has got 7 letters. So we've got another letter at the start and it's a T. And we've only got one word that starts with a T, and that's teacher. Teacher. Now we've got to be a bit more careful because we've not got a starting letter, but we've got the letter that's 3 letters in. So we've got a L that's 3 letters in and a N that's 3 letters in. Which word have we not used? We've not used minister, we've not used police, and we've not used carer. Which word do you think is going to fit along here? That's something, something, L. Should we think out of these 3 words? Is it police? Now we've got another one where we've got the first letter and it's the K of carer. Minister. So that's going to go along the bottom. The Pharisees had wanted to trick Jesus into saying something that would get him into trouble. But he was very clever. He asked them, "Why are you trying to trick me? Show me one of the coins that's used to pay the tax." And he said, "Give to the emperor what belongs to the emperor, and give to God what belongs to God." So we're going to say our prayers. Is it police? It's the K of carer. So which is the word we've not used? We've not used minister. And these are all people that have power.